Hey my gorgeous girls, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here, and let's just get right on into it. For today's video, I want to talk about the wild woman archetype, the goddess energy, goddess mindset, whatever you want to call it. And the reason why I want to talk about this is because I just read the book Women Who Run with the Wolves, and it was so good. Like, just reading it just brought me back down to earth, reminded me of who I am and what it takes to be the wild woman archetype. It's not even that she's wild, it's just that she's unapologetically herself, which is what a lot of us nowadays are struggling to do because of fear of criticism, because of trying to people please, and trying to keep up with everyone else except ourselves. At the end of the day, this is your world. Do whatever you want with it, okay? Be yourself. Be unapologetically yourself because you only get one life. You may as well make the most of it. And please just don't waste it on a man that's going to make you feel small, okay? You're worth so much more. So much more. The first point that I want to bring up is that a woman that is in her goddess energy is patient and compassionate with herself. She has love for herself, so much love for herself, and she's so compassionate with herself because she understands that, yeah, I might be having a bad day, but guess what? I get to cry. I get to feel my emotions. I get to feel my feelings, and tomorrow I'm gonna feel better. And if I choose to still be sad tomorrow, okay, guess what? I get to be nice to myself and express my emotions just because I get to. You get to express your emotions just because. If you feel sad, be sad. Go cry. If you're angry, go be angry. Hit a punching bag. Hit a pillow. Do something to get your emotions out. Let yourself feel those emotions instead of bottling them down like we've been taught to do just so we don't cause any inconvenience for somebody else. The only person you are causing an inconvenience for is yourself, because that anger is going to come out at one point or later. That sadness, the tears are going to come out at one point, or whenever. It's going to come out. Let yourself feel your emotions and be patient with yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be compassionate to yourself. Just like you're kind and passionate or compassionate with other people, do that with yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be compassionate to yourself. Show yourself the most love. Treat yourself like you're your best friend. How would you talk to your best friend if something was going on? You'd be like, it's okay to cry, feel your emotions. Do the same thing to yourself. Because why are you being so mean to yourself, but you're so kind to everybody else? You have to be kind to yourself. A woman that is in her goddess energy, that is this wild woman archetype, she's patient and compassionate with herself. Point blank, period. Okay? Another point I want to talk about is surrounding yourself with the right people. You could be someone that has so many ideas and you're so passionate and such a loving person and kind and you're so smart. But if you're in a room with negative people, with people that are complacent, you're just going to fall to their level. You're going to burn down with them. Your hopes and dreams and your goals are going to burn. You have to surround yourself with people that are going to light your fire, that are going to inspire you, that are going to uplift you and encourage you to do better, encourage you to go after your hopes and dreams. And it's unfortunate, especially when that's your family, but you have to limit the time you spend around them. You have to put yourself in rooms where, like I said, people are lifting you up, where people are allowing your fire to burn brighter and bigger. You have to allow yourself to grow and to expand. Like I said, if you keep yourself in a room with negative people, keep yourself in those situations, your hopes and dreams are going to die. They're going to die with you. And if you ask me, that's not a life that I want to live. So even I have to get myself out there. I have to surround myself with people that are going to light my fire instead of dim it down. You need to start doing the same thing. Start getting into rooms where people are going to light your fire and just allow you to grow and expand. That's what life is for. It's not to dim down, not to keep yourself in this small little ball. It's to expand, to grow, to experience. That's what life is about. That's what a woman does that is in her goddess energy. you get to do the same thing. You get to grow. You get to expand. You get to be patient with yourself. You get to be compassionate with yourself just by existing. Just by existing. Another thing that she does is that she trusts her intuition. You are given an intuition for a reason. Trust it. You know that every single time you don't listen to your intuition, something goes wrong. You're put in a sticky situation when you could have just avoided that by trusting your intuition. You get those whispers, you get those feelings, whatever way that you get it, the signs, whichever way you receive that wisdom, you're receiving it, and if you're choosing to ignore it, why? Trust yourself. Trust your God-given intuition. It's being given to you for a reason. There is a higher purpose for you out there. Your gut knows when you're not safe with somebody. Your body knows when somebody is not for you. Listen to it. Listen to your intuition. Because the more and more that you push it down, shove it down, step on it to the ground, the more that it's going to go away. Start listening to your intuition. Trust it, and your life is going to improve. That is what's going to lead you to the right partner. That is what's going to lead you to love, to more money, to your dream life, to the best life that you will ever have is by listening to your intuition. That is how you get there. How do you think that a woman who is in her goddess energy is thriving? Because she's listening to herself. She's listening to her intuition. She's talking to God, to the universe, to whatever higher power she believes in, and she is trusting. That is why she is thriving, because she's not just relying on herself. She's not just relying on other people. She's trusting her intuition. Another characteristic of the goddess mindseted woman, I don't know how to say it, is she is loyal. She is attentive. She is fierce. She is loyal to herself. She is fierce with herself and with others. She's, like I said, she's attentive. She knows what she wants and she goes after it. She's cautious. She is careful. She is poised. I said she's loyal to herself above all else, and she is loyal to the ones that she loves. That's what a woman with goddess energy does. She is fierce. She does not back down. She goes after her hopes and dreams. And that is what you get to do. You get to go after your hopes and dreams. You get to be fierce. You get to be loyal. You get to be attentive. You get to be bold. You get to let that inner wolf out. Like Shakira says, let her out. Let her out. Be the most authentic, most unapologetic version of you that you can be. That is how you live a life that you love. That is how you create a life that you are proud of. Not by making yourself feel small, not by people pleasing, not by being this little version of you when you can be so much more. So much more. Go out there and be yourself. And stop listening to what everybody else is telling you. If that version of you is funny, she's outgoing, she's bubbly, go be that version of you if that is what feels best for you. You don't have to be this dark feminine, mysterious all the time, seductive. No. You can be both. If you need to incorporate both, be both. But you don't just have to be this one-dimensional being. You get to be that and so much more. You get to be funny, you get to be bubbly, you get to be seductive, you get to be fun, you get to be mysterious, you get to be charming and sensual and all of these beautiful things. You get to be all of it. You get to unleash all of those aspects of you, all of those sides of you. You don't just have to be one. Like I said, let that wolf out. Let that goddess out. That energy is within you. It's been buried inside of you maybe, but it's within you and you can let her out bits by bits, pieces by pieces, or all at once. However you prefer, whatever feels more comfortable to you, let her out. Let her breathe, and you're going to be so much more happier when you do. Learn what to let go of and what to keep. Yes, you have learned so many things. Yes, you have been raised to be a certain way. But that doesn't mean that you have to hold on to all of those beliefs, especially if they're limiting beliefs. You get to let them go, and you get to replace them with beliefs that actually benefit your life, that actually add value to your life. You get to rewrite the script. You get to rewrite your own story. You get to go back and edit and change and do whatever you want. Because it's your story, your life, and that is how you become this goddess woman. That is how you step into that goddess energy. by learning what to let go of and what not to let go of, by being patient and compassionate with yourself, by pouring love into yourself, kindness, all these beautiful things, by surrounding yourself with people that are going to encourage you to be in your goddess energy. That is how you do it. It takes one step at a time. If you can only do one thing at a time, go do that. Do whatever works best for you. But I promise you, that is how you're going to live a life that you love versus staying in this little shell. If you ask me, I'd rather grow out of that shell, expand, be so much more, have my fire be lit up instead of having it burn down to the ground. Nobody wants to do that. That is how you become a shell of who you once were, of who you were supposed to be. And we are meant to be so much more. You are worthy of so much more just by existing. I think that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, for investing time into yourself. And if you are interested in one-on-one coaching with me, go in the description. There should be a link or an email that you can message and ask. Thank you so much for being here, as always, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!